On this video, I'll be showcasing commissions management and how Carrotsuite manages commission, including the new or the latest update we just made for managing commissions. So we start by creating an invoice. So commission is only generated when payment has been made on an invoiced transaction. So let's start by creating an invoice, the date. We start by selecting date, let's say 29th, and then select the client name, let's say this, then we'll select the marketer. So I will consciously select a marketer that has uplines, this particular person, then commissions type. So we have different commission methods here. No commission, used when there is no commission on this transaction, use default settings. So this will appropriate the commission formula that has been set up in the settings module under marketers commission. Fixed custom commission is when we want to enter a fixed amount for commission. For instance, 2,000, 3,000 as against custom commission percentage when we want to enter a fixed percentage, maybe 5%, 3%, 10%. So if we say fixed custom commission, we can enter something like 5,000 or 50,000. If we say custom commission percentage, you can enter maybe 5% or 10%. So, but in this case, the recent update we made, if it's a multi-level situation whereby the direct sales person, the direct sales rep gets his commission, his upline who referred him or who brought him into the business gets a cut, and then the maybe second generation upline also gets a cut. In that case, what you do is you click on this plus button. This plus button will not appear unless you selected enter custom commission percentage. So if we say enter fixed custom commission, you don't see any plus button. But if you select enter custom commission percentage, we see a plus button. So we click on it. How much or what percentage will the direct upline get? This is for the person that closed the deal. The person that referred him, who is his upline, let's say he gets 5%. And then let's say there's another level again above this one, who is the second generation upline. We'll add that one again, another plus, then we enter the percentage you will get, let's say 3. So then we continue. If the invoice has multiple clients, then we select additional clients here. If there is no multiple clients, then we leave this as it is. So, but there are cases where you want your invoice to have two people named on it, Mr. This and Mrs. That, or Mr. This and Mr. This and Mr. This. That's 3 people or 4 people. In that case, you can select additional clients from here. But if it's just one client, you can just select only this one above here. Then we proceed. So add item. So we select the item that we are selling on this particular invoice. Let's say XYZ Gardens Estate. So we can see this calculate commission checkbox. The importance of it is that, let's say there are multiple items on an invoice, but then you are not giving commissions on the multiple items. You're only giving commissions on one or two of those items. In that case, you have to tick calculate commission for the items that are involved. This will not show for all create invoice pages unless it is enabled from the settings module under marketing settings, under commission tab, where you say, okay, calculate commission based on individual items on the invoice. So that is when you will see this. Otherwise, you won't be seeing calculate commission when you're creating your invoice. So we're going to enable this for the purpose of what we're doing. Then we select the item. After selecting category, let's say this person is buying this particular plot, and then quantity, let's say is buying 5, and then there's no discount. So if there is discount, you can either enter discount amount or discount percent. Let's say we're giving you a 10% discount. It automatically gives us the amount figure here when we enter 10. So now you can see it, 10, then VAT exclusive, then the total. Please leave this account always as it is. because it by default is supposed to send a credit for this amount to your sales account. So don't change it unless you know what you're doing. Otherwise, leave it as it is. Then the next, we can enter another item. Let's say we are adding maybe one of the documents. Let's pick a document here. Let's say we're adding a statutory document, and then we're not paying commission on that item. So in this case, we're not paying commission on this, so we leave this as it is. So if you don't see this calculate commission, you can reach out to us, or you can go to settings, go to marketer, settings, then commissions tab, then choose uh, calculate commission based on individual items on the invoice. Or you can reach us to us to enable it for you. Then for the unit, I think we'll just leave this. So 32 documents, see of all fee, can see the price, the discount. So in this case, we have quantity of 5 here, so we change this to 5 as well. 5. So then you can see this is also C of O fee sales account. So you leave this as it is. So after we are done with this, so in this case we are calculating commission on this one, we are not calculating commission on this one. So next thing is to enter description. Let's say invoice for sales of property. Then we can go ahead and create the invoice. Just checking if there is any omissions. So if you don't select a commission type, you cannot submit the invoice. Selecting commission type is compulsory. So you can either say no commission or pick from any of the ones mentioned here. So the other, we didn't mention choose from commission structure. So commission structure is when you have multiple commission formulas. Let's say for a particular transaction, you're having maybe 20% for the direct sales, 10% for the upline, 3% for the second generation upline. Another transaction or another scenario, you're having just two levels, let's say 20% and 10%. Another transaction having just one level. So you can create different variations under the commission structure section in marketing. And after creating it, you can come here to select based on the transaction you are processing here. You select which commission structure applies. So if we say choose from commission structure, it shows us the commission structure drop down where we have to select the particular commission structure that applies to this transaction. So it's going to pick from there. So, but in this case, this is what we are using, so we maintain it. Now we can go ahead and create this invoice. So after creating it, the next thing we have to do is to add payment, because our commission will not be processed if payment is not added. So now we'll proceed to add payment. You go to, when you view the invoice, you go to, you see the two names or the three names we entered. Those are the three names showing here. We go to action, add payment. So now we apply payment to this transaction. Let's assume that the transaction is fully paid for. So we'll pick a bank first, let's say, and then 500. Then account, this is Zenith. Then we enter the amount 2750 123. Then description, full payment on transaction. Payment method, let's say transfer. Reference number, you can enter this. Then so now we can save. So we've added payment to that invoice. Now we can go ahead to go and check the commission distribution based on the on what we entered. So we'll go and locate that invoice under list invoices. Let's see. So here is the invoice we created. So now we've added payment, full payment to it. So you can see balance due is 0.00, and this is the payment we just added, showing receipts. Then you scroll down to the commission section. So we added the commission section directly under the each invoice. So there's still an alternative way to view commissions, which is a marketer module. We go there in a jiffy. But then if you scroll down, you can see the commission section. And then there's just one upline above. So you can see the first direct marketer, first generation upline, the percentage commission for this person, and then the percentage commission for his upline. So this is completely generated. Then it's automatically calculated this. If you charge withholding tax, it would have been here, but we didn't enable withholding tax. And status is pending because this commission now has been sent for approval to those who are assigned to approve it. So then if you want to view, the alternative way to view commissions is under the marketing module. So let's go there. So go to marketers module, and then you will check under the commissions page. So this is the commissions page. So you can see that particular transaction here. This is the direct sales guy. This is the upline. So it's still the same thing here. So this is how to create invoices and check the commissions generated. Thank you.